So a live action of the hit game Twisted Metal is now out on Peacocks streaming service. And now we have moved on to episode 5 of the series. But before we start, subscribe now if you have already watched the whole series. If not, this is the spoiler warning now. Be sure to watch the series before watching this video. With that out of the way, let's get started. So here is a summary of episode 5 of the Twisted Metal TV series. In episode 5 of the Twisted Metal TV series titled CRZSRDS, Quiet closes in on her search for revenge. Meanwhile, John finds himself incapacitated. Sweet Tooth, another major character in the series, wreaks havoc. This episode is part of the first season of the Twisted Metal TV series available on Peacock. A short but to the point summary.
Here comes Sweet Tooth, here comes Sweet Tooth, don't you run, don't you run. If you run, I'll find you, turn you into red goo, ding dang dong, ding dang dong.
Next, did any new characters get introduced in this episode? In the 5th episode of the Twisted Metal TV series, titled CRZSRDS, several new characters were introduced. First, Jamie Roberts. Jamie Roberts is a character in the Twisted Metal TV series and is portrayed by Shell Ramos. Jamie is related to Carl Roberts and is an agent for Agent Stone in the series. Second, Carl Roberts. Carl Roberts is a character in the Twisted Metal TV series and is portrayed by Michael Carollo. Carl is related to Jamie Roberts and is an agent for Agent Stone in the series. Third, Kelvin. Kelvin is portrayed by Janelle Beaudry. Kelvin is a hostage of Sweet Tooth during Sweet Tooth's rampage at the E-13 Lawman base. Fourth, the Haggard Loner. Haggard Loner is portrayed by actor Richie Montgomery. This character is an older man wearing a gas mask and attempts to capture John Doe in the episode. Fifth, Clifford. Clifford is portrayed by actor Peter Gabb. He is the shoe cleaner of Agent Stone. So, interested in learning more about these new characters? Be sure to look at our shorts to get a quick glimpse.
You almost got us killed for a bunch of stupid CDs.
Stupid CDs? I've been building this collection for a decade. I have more memories in here than I do in here. And I'll have you know, good music is worth its weight in gold nowadays.
Next, let's talk about Easter eggs next. There are many Easter eggs and references to the Twisted Metal video games in episode 5. Here are 2 that were noticed. First, the introduction to Carl and Jamie Roberts. Carl and Jamie are 2 agents that work for Agent Stone in the series. These 2 characters also appear in the game as agents who drive the car Outlaw. They appear in both 1995 Twisted Metal and in 1996 Twisted Metal 2. Second, the reference to the mid-90s boy band Hanson. While John is going through lost CDs, John comes across a Hanson CD, a band he never heard. Quiet then confesses that she had listened to the Hanson boy band and referenced track 2. Track 2 is MMMM Bop by Hanson. Only 2 Easter eggs were noticed, but did you see any others? Leave a comment below with what you found.
Oh, what the fuck? End scene. So, did you like it or what? Oh, wow! Applause!
The 5th episode of the Twisted Metal TV series, titled CRZSRDS, has several notable moments. First, Quiet's revenge. Quiet, one of the main characters, is closing in on her search for revenge against Agent Stone and the lawmen for what they did to her in the earlier episodes. Second, John's incapacitation. John Doe, another main character, finds himself incapacitated by Quiet. Quiet incapacitated John in order to travel to Topeka to take revenge on the lawmen without John Doe. While John is incapacitated, the haggard old man assumes John Doe is dead and attempts to eat him. Third, Sweet Tooth's havoc. Sweet Tooth, a character known for his iconic ice cream truck in the video game series, wreaks havoc during his road tour. He starts by taking havoc on the lawmen such as Kelvin at the E-13 base. Here is where Sweet Tooth takes Stu under his wing and builds his fan base. These events significantly advance the plot and character development in the series. For a complete understanding, we would recommend you watch the series. And with that, we discussed the synopsis of the episode, what new characters were introduced, notable moments and Easter eggs. If there is anything else we should have added, please be sure to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch another video on the screen. We appreciate you watching and hope to see you again.